Good morning, everyone. As you step outside and start your day, you might notice a certain stillness in the air, a calm before the storm, quite literally. Today, we're on the verge of a significant change in our weather, one that could impact millions across the country. We're about to see a dramatic shift in our weather, moving from calm, pleasant conditions to a much more active and potentially dangerous pattern. The skies that started off clear and tranquil this morning are expected to darken quickly as a series of powerful weather systems begin to take shape. The main driver behind this change is the jet stream, which is dipping far to the south. This shift in the upper atmosphere is setting the stage for powerful storms to develop and sweep across the U.S. When the jet stream takes a sharp dive like this, it acts as a conveyor belt, steering storm systems right into the heart of the country. At the surface, we have a classic setup for severe weather. Warm, moist air is surging northward from the Gulf of Mexico, bringing humidity and energy. At the same time, cold, dry air is plunging down from Canada. When these two air masses collide, the atmosphere becomes highly unstable, creating the perfect environment for severe thunderstorms to erupt. From the southern plains all the way to the northeast, multiple rounds of storms are expected. These storms could disrupt travel, delay flights, and force people to change their outdoor plans. More importantly, they pose a real threat to safety, with the potential for damaging winds, heavy rain, and even flash flooding in some areas. This isn't just a few pop-up storms that pass by quickly. We're talking about large organized systems, sometimes called squall lines or supercells, that can stretch for hundreds of miles. These storms are capable of producing widespread damage, knocking out power, and making travel extremely hazardous. That's why it's crucial for everyone in the path of these storms to stay alert and prepared. Make sure you have a way to receive weather alerts, whether it's through your phone, local news, or a weather radio. Take a few minutes to secure outdoor furniture, check your emergency kit, and talk with your family about your safety plan. Today, we're already seeing the first signs of this major shift in places like Oklahoma City and Kansas City. Skies are darkening, winds are picking up, and there's a sense of anticipation as residents keep a close eye on the forecast. But the main event is still to come. This weekend, the risk ramps up even further, with the potential for damaging winds strong enough to bring down trees and power lines, large hail that could damage cars and roofs, and even the threat of tornadoes in some areas. It's a situation that demands our full attention. Over the next few minutes, we'll break down what to expect, day by day and region by region, so you know exactly when to be on high alert and how to stay safe. Let's dive in and take a closer look at this major shift in our weather. We're tracking not just one but two major storm systems that are set to impact large portions of the country over the next 5 days. These storms are developing rapidly, and their paths could bring a wide range of hazardous weather to millions of people. Meteorologists are closely monitoring the evolving situation, as both systems have the potential to disrupt travel, daily routines, and even cause power outages in some areas. The first storm is already gathering strength over the Four Corners and the Rocky Mountains. As it intensifies, it will set the stage for a significant severe weather outbreak across the Midwest and Southern Plains starting Saturday. By Sunday, this powerful system will begin to shift eastward, spreading its impacts to more communities. Residents in these regions should be prepared for rapidly changing conditions, as the storm could bring everything from heavy downpours to damaging winds. This system will tap into deep Gulf moisture, drawing in warm, humid air that will fuel intense rainfall and the development of severe thunderstorms. With strong upper-level winds in play, these storms could quickly organize into a dangerous squall line, capable of producing widespread wind damage. Lightning, flash flooding, and even isolated tornadoes are all possible as this storm sweeps through. Hot on the heels of the first system, a second storm is forecast to arrive early next week. This one looks poised to target the Great Lakes region, bringing a mix of wind, rain, and even some late-season snow. While the exact track and intensity of this second storm are still uncertain, it's clear that the active weather pattern will continue, keeping forecasters and residents on alert. For now, our main concern is the first storm, which poses the most immediate and significant threat. The risk for tornadoes, large hail, and destructive straight-line winds is highest in the southern plains and Midwest, especially on Saturday. Emergency officials are urging people in these areas to review their severe weather plans and stay tuned to local alerts, as conditions could deteriorate quickly. The active weather pattern we're seeing isn't going away anytime soon. In fact, the atmosphere remains primed for additional rounds of storms in the coming days. Let's take a closer look at the timing and details of this first major storm, so you can be prepared and stay safe as the situation unfolds. Here's what you need to know to stay ahead of the storms and protect yourself and your loved ones during this period of heightened severe weather risk. Saturday is the most dangerous day, with a large area from Texas to Illinois under a level 2, slight risk, for severe weather. Millions should be prepared for damaging winds, especially in Arkansas and southern Missouri, where gusts could reach 75 mph. Fast-moving squall lines will be the main threat, but isolated supercells could bring large hail, golf ball size or bigger. These supercells are also the most likely to produce tornadoes, especially in southern Missouri and northern Arkansas. There's a 5% tornado risk in this zone, meaning a few tornadoes are likely. If a tornado warning is issued, take it seriously and move to your safe place immediately. Stay weather aware and have your safety plan ready. Saturday's storms will be fast and dangerous. Preparation is key. Let's break down what you can expect as Saturday's severe weather threat unfolds across the region. This is a day to stay weather aware, as conditions will change quickly and storms could become dangerous with little warning. Starting in the late morning and continuing into the early afternoon, a broken line of storms will begin to form, stretching from central Illinois all the way down to northeast Texas. These storms may look scattered at first, but don't be fooled. They're already capable of producing damaging wind gusts, heavy downpours, and even some hail. If you're in these areas, keep an eye on the sky and be ready to move indoors quickly. By mid-afternoon, these scattered storms will rapidly merge, forming a powerful and fast-moving squall line. This line will surge across southern Missouri and northeast Texas, bringing widespread wind gusts that could reach up to 80 miles per hour. Embedded within this line, brief tornadoes may spin up with little notice, and they could be hard to spot due to heavy rain and low visibility. Take all warnings seriously, as these tornadoes can develop and dissipate quickly. The most dangerous period will be from mid to late afternoon. If you have outdoor plans, whether it's a picnic, a sports event, or just running errands, consider canceling or rescheduling. It's best to get to a safe place early, before storms arrive. Don't wait until you see lightning or hear thunder. By then, it may be too late to find shelter. As evening approaches, the main squall line may begin to weaken, but don't let your guard down. Isolated supercells could develop ahead of the front, especially in western Kentucky and Tennessee. These storms are notorious for producing large hail, damaging winds, and even tornadoes. The threat may shift, but it doesn't disappear. Stay alert for rapidly changing conditions. Remain vigilant into the evening hours, even after the main line of storms has passed. Sometimes the most dangerous storms can develop on the backside of a system, catching people off guard. Keep monitoring local weather updates and be prepared to act quickly if new warnings are issued. Remember, these storms will be moving fast, leaving little time to react. Don't wait for sirens or alerts to take action. If you see threatening skies or receive a warning, move to your safe place immediately. Stay indoors, keep your phone charged, and monitor official warnings throughout the day and evening. Make sure everyone in your household knows where to go if a warning is issued. Your safety depends on quick action and staying informed. Prepare now, stay ready all day, and don't let your guard down until the threat has completely passed. On Sunday, the severe threat shifts to the Ohio Valley and Northeast. A line of strong storms will sweep through Ohio, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and Virginia, bringing isolated damaging winds and a few tornadoes. Strong low-level wind shear means any storm could rotate, so vigilance is crucial. The main window is late morning through early evening, with storms moving quickly. Expect the line to hit Ohio and West Virginia by early afternoon, then central Pennsylvania and Virginia by evening. Storms will weaken as they move east, but don't let your guard down. Have alerts enabled and stay weather aware throughout the day. Rapid changes are likely. Be prepared. The danger doesn't end with thunderstorms. This storm system will generate widespread, powerful winds. On Sunday and Monday, gusts of 40-60 mph will hit the Ohio Valley, Mid-Atlantic, and especially the Great Lakes. Even outside storms, these winds can cause power outages and hazardous travel. especially for high-profile vehicles. Monday brings more strong winds to the Midwest and Central Plains, making it feel colder and possibly kicking up dust. Secure loose outdoor items and prepare for outages. Stay cautious on the roads, especially in large vehicles. The wind threat is widespread and serious. Remain alert even after the storms pass. As the weekend storm exits, a second system arrives Monday into Tuesday, tracking farther north. This one brings more wind and rain to the Great Lakes, and even a few snowflakes to the upper Midwest, an early sign of winter. No major snow expected, but it's a reminder of how dynamic this pattern is. The main impact will be more strong winds and rain, with severe weather risk low, unless the track shifts south. For now, expect a blustery wet start to the week in the central and eastern U.S. northern plains, may see some novelty snow. Stay tuned as this active pattern continues. More updates to come as the forecast evolves. While severe storms are our main focus, we're also watching the tropics. One tropical wave in the central Atlantic could enter the Caribbean soon, but its future is highly uncertain. Possible tracks range from turning north out to sea, moving into the Gulf, or heading toward Central America. Right now, the risk to the U.S. Gulf Coast is low and wouldn't materialize until late October, if at all. No need to change travel plans yet, but we'll keep monitoring and update you if anything changes. For now, the immediate threat is the severe weather outbreak across the central and eastern U.S. Stay focused on local storms, but we'll keep an eye on the tropics for you. Updates will follow if the situation develops. With active weather ahead, preparation is key. Have multiple ways to receive alerts: NOAA weather radio, smartphone notifications, and local news. Make a family safety plan. Know your safe place, ideally a basement or interior room on the lowest floor. Mobile homes aren't safe. Plan to shelter elsewhere if needed. Practice your plan so everyone knows what to do. If a warning is issued, act immediately. Bring your phone, flashlight, and sturdy shoes, and stay away from windows. Don't go outside to watch the storm. Flying debris is deadly. Monitor forecasts as storms can change quickly. Stay vigilant for several days as this active pattern continues. Taking these steps will help keep you and your loved ones safe.